welcome one and all to this most magical kingdom. This is your fairy godmother speaking, and it's so wonderful to see all your happy faces. Now, as you begin this new adventure, I hope you are inspired to new heights of courage and kindness, yes. And now, please welcome a special young lady we all know and love, Salakadula, Amichikabuza. Please welcome the lovely Miss Carissa.
My goodness, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Fairy Godmother. How you guys doing out there? Yes, I heard awesome. I know we're going to be zen, but we could just kind of let that excitement bubble over. I am so excited that we are kicking off our Princess Half Marathon Weekend presented by Corksicle with our Disney Princess Yoga. Who was here last year for yoga? Welcome back. And who's brand new? Yes, I keep saying amazing because that's truly what it is. We are so excited to kick this off with this very special opportunity. So before I turn it over to the real experts, I want to leave you guys with two things to think about this morning. First of all, just look around, you guys. You are sitting in the middle of the Magic Kingdom, right underneath Cinderella Castle. And I don't know about you, but my heart says most of you are huge Disney fans, right? What a cool opportunity. Take this in. Take these moments of gratitude. Let yourself have the goosebumps thinking about all the times you've been here as a kid, all the memories you have as a family, maybe sitting right there eating one of those Mickey Mouse ice creams, and you're able to take this calm, quiet moment here in a place of such magic. So fill yourself with gratitude. The second thing I want to say is that some of you are running a race, 2 races, 3 races as we get on into this weekend. And when we run races, there's mile markers, there's clocks, there's time, there's balloon ladies. Not today. There's nothing to be worried about. There's no balloon ladies at yoga. There's nothing to be worried about today. And so what I want you to do is I want you to celebrate you. I want you to celebrate the version of you that's strong, that's capable, that's sitting here today. Don't compare yourself to anybody else, and don't compare yourself to any other version of yourself. Who you are today, taking in this beautiful yoga practice here in front of the castle, is an absolutely perfect and worthy version of yourself. So have that gratitude for where we are, and have that gratitude for all you're capable of. And with that, we are going to transition over to turning this into our yoga instructors. So out among you, you'll find Julie, Nisha, and Edson. And please welcome up to the stage your lead instructors. This is Dana Brady, and she is joined by her real-life Prince Charming, yes, their husband and wife, Adam. So let's hear it for Dana and Adam, and let's have some fun.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Run Disney Princess Yoga in the Magic Kingdom. On behalf of our fellow yoga instructors, Dana and myself, we're so very excited and honored and grateful to be here with you for this incredible experience. As we prepare for today's class, we want to remind you that the word yoga means union. It's the union of mind, body, breath, spirit, environment, and all the layers of life coming together as one. It's a science, a philosophy, a way of life, and a way to integrate our full human potential. Plus, it's a great way to integrate our mind and body for all the excitement this weekend holds in store for you. So as we move through these poses that cultivate balance and flexibility, strength and relaxation, we want to encourage you to be mindful, be present, so that you can really savor this experience of yoga or union with hundreds of your fellow yogis.
As we move through these poses today, safety is always our #1 key. Be aware of the space around you, be aware of your neighbors as you move through all of these poses. Be aware of your own body. Pay attention to what you feel in each of these poses. Take the expression of each pose that feels most comfortable and best for you. Most importantly, as we move through our poses, pay attention to your breath. Anytime you feel yourself starting to get frustrated or to lose focus, bring your awareness back to your breath, and that will bring your awareness back into the present moment. But the most important thing to remember this morning is relax and have some fun.
We're going to begin today's class from a seated position, so taking a moment to get nice and comfortable. So find that comfortable cross-legged position that works best for your body. Maybe that's legs crossed, maybe one just in front of the other. Take a moment to wiggle, adjust. Feel your sits bones pressing down into the mat so that you can sit up nice and tall. Feel the crown of your head extending toward the sky, nice long back, and just feel this comfortable position for a moment. We're going to move into some breathing awareness, so let's place one hand on our chest and one hand on our lower abdomen. And inhale, expanding your lower abdomen like you have a balloon that is filling up with air. And then as you exhale, feel it contract back towards your spine. Again, inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Nice full deep breath in, filling that balloon up in your lower abdomen. And then letting that go nice and slow. You can float your eyes open, bring your fingertips down to your side, just let them rest on the ground for a moment. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to add a little bit of movement with our breathing. So we'll inhale, reach up toward the sky. Exhale, pull your hands right down the center line of your body. Let's do that a few more times. Breathe in. Exhale, pulling down the heavens. Inhale, expand, drawing in the energy. Exhale, funneling it down through the crown of your head, through your spinal column and back into the earth. One last time, inhale up. And let's bring our palms together. Lower down to your heart center, close your eyes, and take just a moment to cultivate an intention. What would you like to experience during this yoga session? Perhaps you'd like a little bit more relaxation. Maybe you'd like to energize yourself or feel a little bit more settled and at peace. Whatever that is, whatever you want to feel as you leave today's class, just allow that to resonate in your being for a moment. One more nice deep breath in. Slowly let that go. Let's float our eyes open and inhaling both our arms straight up once again. Let's lower the right arm down. Keep the left arm up. You can bend the right elbow, lower the right shoulder down away from the ear. You can look up toward your top hand, or if it's more comfortable, look down toward your lower hand. Extend toward the sky. Nice deep breath here. And then exhale, inhale, float your right arm back up, left arm comes down, reaching left arm up toward the sky, and exhale. Let's switch, do this again. Inhale and reach up, and you can lean a little bit over toward your right side, get that length in your side body, open up the rib cage. Inhale. Bringing your right arm up, left arm down, reach over. Beautiful. Getting that nice extension. Now inhale, both arms up. We're going to add a little flowing twist here. So as we exhale, we're going to rotate to the right. Looking back behind you, you can rest your hand either right in front of you on your fingertips, opposite hand behind you, or across your front knee. Whatever feels best for you. And then inhale, arms up to the center. Exhale. Rotate to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, flowing twist over to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your left. Beautiful. Let's extend back up toward the sky. And now we're going to circle our arms back behind us. So you can either interlace your fingers, you can hold onto your wrists, whatever's comfortable. Lower your shoulders down away from your ears, expand your chest up toward the sky. And then very comfortably, just hinge forward from your hips in a cross-legged forward fold for a moment. Release your lower back. Nice deep breath here or two. And then slowly rolling back up. One vertebra at a time. Release your hands. Bring them back to your sides. From here, we're going to extend both legs straight out in front of us. Feet together, toes pointing up toward the sky, almost like your feet are flat up against a wall. Sit up nice and tall. You can use your arms to lengthen your spine. Again, bringing the crown of your head up tall toward the sky. Fingertips at your sides. Let's inhale, reach up toward the sky. Exhale, swoop down into seated forward bend. Let your hands rest wherever it's comfortable. That might be your shins, it might be your knees. You can bend your knees if it feels more comfortable for your lower back. And if it does feel uncomfortable for your lower back, release the stretch a little bit and try to hinge more from the hips, keeping your back a little straighter. Take some nice deep breaths here. Release and relax. This is a beautiful pose to help you let your awareness go within, settle your mind. Breathe in. Exhale, release. One more nice full deep breath here. Exhale. And now as we inhale, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Let's bring our right knee in toward our chest so the sole of the right foot is resting on the mat right next to your left leg. And you can hold this here, sitting up in sage pose. You can either hold with your hands and your elbows wide, or you can wrap around your leg like it's your teddy bear and give it a nice hug. Sitting up nice and tall here. Once again, getting that nice length, engaging your left leg, making it strong into the mat. Sit up nice and tall. And now as we exhale, we're going to hinge that right knee open so the sole of the right foot is right up against your left leg. Hands right in front of you, fingertips just resting on the mat, and just slowly walk yourself forward. You can kind of spider crawl your fingers down forward into a bent knee forward bend here. Take another nice deep breath or two. Release. See if you can lower your shoulders down away from your ears. Relax your upper back. Again, your hands can rest wherever it's comfortable. Could be on your shins or your knees. Remember, yoga is not a competitive sport. Let go of any judgment of yourself. And let's inhale slowly, coming back up. We'll extend the right leg. You can float your knees just a moment here, and now we'll do the same thing as we honor the balance of our body. So let's draw the left knee in toward our chest, sole of the left foot on the mat. Sit up nice and tall, either hugging it nice and close with your arms or with your hands, whatever feels best for your body. Get that length in your spine. Sit up nice and tall in sage pose. And on your next exhalation, just letting your knee drop open to the sides. The sole of your left foot is right up against your leg. Hands out to the side, right in front, and slowly walking yourself forward. You may notice you have a little bit more flexibility on one side as opposed to the other. That's perfectly normal and natural. Just listen to the unique expression of your body and honor that. Hands resting wherever it's comfortable for you. Just one more nice full deep breath here. And then we'll inhale, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Once again, let's straighten the left leg one more time. And we're just going to flow back into a seated forward bend one last time. Hands out to the sides. Inhale up, nice and long. Exhale, fold down, hinge from your hips, bending down. Just another nice deep breath here. Release and relax. Slowly beginning to roll our way back up, one vertebra at a time. Coming up. Roll your shoulders back and down a few times, letting go of any tension. And now we're going to make our way to a standing position. So just take your time, move in whatever way is comfortable for your body. Coming to a standing position. We want to keep our feet about hip distance apart. And see if you can maybe fan your toes out just a little bit. If you press your big toe down into the mat and then kind of open it up, you may notice your toes spread apart a little. So keeping our feet directly beneath our hips, arms at our sides, palms facing forward, roll the shoulders back and down, expand through the chest, lengthen the spine, crown of the head up toward the sky in standing mountain pose. If you like, you can close your eyes and perhaps visualize a powerful, strong mountain, drawing its strength from the earth, coming up through your feet, into your legs, your hips, your back and your torso, through your arms and shoulders, your neck and into your head. Feel that stability, feel that strength, feel that peace.
slowly floating your eyelids open, let's move into extended mountain pose. For this pose, we'll shift our weight into the balls of our feet and just raise the heels about a centimeter off the ground. Nothing too much, nothing too high. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Shift your weight slightly forward and then start to raise your arms up over your head, reaching up towards the sky. And then exhale, lower your arms down, and now lower your heels to the ground. We'll do that 2 more times. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet, raising your arms up over your head, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, lowering your arms back down, and then lowering your heels back down. We'll do this 1 more time. Shifting your weight forward slightly, inhale, raising your arms up to the sky. And exhale, lowering your arms down, and then lowering your heels down to the ground. Bring the palms of your hands together, fingertips to heart center. Let's move into heaven and earth pose. Take a deep inhale as you start to rotate your torso to the right. Press your right hand up to the sky, press your left hand down toward the ground. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale to the left, left hand presses up, right hand presses down. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. 1 more time in each direction. Inhale to the right. Exhale, back to center. And inhale to the left. Exhale, back to center. Interlace your back 3 fingers, thumb and pointer finger facing up to the sky. Inhale, extend both arms straight up to the sky into temple pose. And exhale, let's lean slightly to the right in half moon pose. Inhale, back up to temple. Exhale, half moon to the left. Inhale to temple. Exhale, half moon to the right. Inhale to temple. Exhale, half moon to the left. Inhale to temple. 1 more time. Exhale, half moon to the right. Inhale to temple. And exhale, half moon to the left. Inhale to temple. Palms of your hands back to heart center. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Take a nice deep inhale. Extend both arms straight out to the side, being aware of your neighbor next to you. Now let's give ourselves a nice big hug this morning. So bring your right arm over the top of your left, giving yourself a great big hug for a Thursday morning. Stand up nice and tall and exhale. Let's rotate our heads to the right hand side. Inhale, let's come back to center. Arms back out to a letter T. Let's do the same on the opposite side. Left arm comes in over top of the right. Standing up nice and tall, and exhale, let's look to the left. Feeling this opening across your upper back and into your neck and your shoulder blades. Inhale, let's come back to center. Arms back out to a letter T. We're gonna do that again. Right arm comes in over top of the left. Okay, a couple options here. You can stay in this pose if it feels comfortable for you. Or you can stack both elbows on top of one another and then start to bring your forearms a little closer together. They can come to a V. You can let the back of your arms touch, or you can extend your right arm in front of your left and wrap it around. And then if it feels comfortable, start to raise your elbows to chest height. Only do what feels most comfortable for you. This helps to open up a little bit more space in your back, giving you a little more flexibility. Inhale, unwind, arm out to a letter T. 1 more time. Let's come in for 1 more hug. Left arm on top of the right. Staying here if it feels comfortable, or starting to bring your forearms a little closer together, ultimately wrapping your left around the right if you're able to. And then if it feels good, starting to raise your shoulders to chest height. And inhale, unwind, arms out to a letter T, lower your arms down, roll your shoulders, get some blood flow back into your arms. And now let's get some big movement in this morning. Let's all take a nice big step to the front of our mats as we make our way into our morning sun salutations. Let's bring the palms of our hands together, fingertips to heart center, and pay attention to your heartbeat, pay attention to your breath. Moving nice and slowly this morning as we've just started to incorporate some movement. So let's start to get that energy flowing throughout our entire body. Let's take a deep inhale. Sweep both arms straight up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall. And then exhale, open your arms, swan dive down, bringing your hands to the front of your legs just above your ankles. Let's inhale. Let's start to come up to a flat back, sweeping your hands along the front of your legs, gazing forward. And then exhale, folding forward once again. Inhale, step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. And now exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Lift your hips up to the sky, press your chest towards your thighs, downward facing dog. Being cautious, some of our mats might be a little bit wet. Trying to press your heels into the ground. As you exhale, start to lower yourself down onto the ground, either through tabletop pose or through plank pose, coming all the way down onto the mat. Bring the palms of your hands next to your chest. Tuck your elbows in. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. Press your palms into the mat, keeping your thighs on the mat, coming into cobra pose, a very mild back bend. And then exhale, folding forward. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, press yourself back up through tabletop, lift your hips up to the sky, press your chest towards your thighs, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward, up in between your hands. If your foot stops halfway, just grasp it with your right hand and guide it all the way forward. Exhale, left foot comes forward next to your right. Let's take a nice deep inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, bring the palms of your hands together, and bring your fingertips to heart center. Connecting with your heartbeat, connecting with your breath, feeling this energy starting to flow through your body. Let's take a deep inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, reaching up nice and tall, and then exhale, open your arms, swan dive down, hands back towards the front of your shins. Inhale, let's come up to a flat back, gazing forward, helping to lengthen our hamstrings. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat and then lower your knee down onto the ground. Get nice and balanced and nice and stable. Place the palm of your left hand flat on the ground to the inside of your right foot, and then sweep your right arm up to the sky, gazing off toward Tomorrowland as you look over your right knee. And exhale, bringing your right hand back down onto the ground. Take a breath, and on your next inhalation, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Lift your hips up to the sky, press your chest towards your thighs, back into downward facing dog. If this is too much for you, you can always make your way down onto your knees into tabletop. And then exhale, let's all lower ourselves back down onto the ground once again, all the way onto our bellies. Palms of your hands next to your chest. Elbows tucked in, shoulders back and down. Inhale, pressing your palms into the ground, coming up into our cobra pose once again. And then exhale, folding forward. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, press yourself back up through tabletop. Lift your hips up to the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands, and then lower your right knee. Place the palm of your right hand flat on the ground. Inhale, sweep your left arm straight up to the sky as you look over your left knee, feeling this openness in your hips and in your lower back. And exhale, left arm comes back down. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left, and then sweep those arms all the way up to the sky, palms of your hands together, fingertips to heart center. Close your eyes, connecting with your breath. Let's do one more time, this time with an attitude of gratitude. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, open your arms, swan dive down, hands down toward your feet. palms of your hands on your shins. Inhale, let's come up to a flat back, gazing forward. And then exhale, folding forward once again. Inhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat and then lower your knee. Let's get nice and balanced and stable in this position. We're going to make our way into crescent pose. Inhale, start to raise your torso, raise your arms, reaching up toward the sky, getting into a little bit of a back bend if it feels comfortable, but not forcing it. And then exhale. Let's fold forward over your right foot. Catch your breath for a moment with an inhalation. And then exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Lift your hips up to the sky, press your chest towards your thighs back into downward facing dog. Let's lower ourselves down onto the ground once again, coming all the way down onto your bellies. Palms of your hands back next to your chest. Tuck your elbows in, shoulders back and down. Inhale, press the palms of your hands into the ground, coming up into that back bend. And exhale, folding forward. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, press yourself back up through tabletop. Lift your hips up to the sky. Press your chest towards your thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands and then lower your left knee. Get comfortable, get balanced, and get stable. Let's make our way into crescent pose on this side. Inhale, start to raise your torso, raising your arms, reaching them up toward the sky or getting into a back bend if it feels comfortable. And then exhale, fold forward over your right foot. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot forward next to your right, and then deep inhale. Sweep those arms all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms of your hands together, fingertips to heart center. Close your eyes, connecting with your breath and your heartbeat, feeling your heart beating a little bit faster, feeling that blood flowing through your body, awakening every cell and muscle this morning. Let's take a deep inhale. Slowly open your eyes. Make sure you are still at the top of your mat. Let's add in a little bit of strength this morning. So keep your hands at heart center. Step your right foot to the back of the mat into a nice high lunge. Be very careful, be very safe. Make sure both toes are facing pretty forward, and then extend both arms straight up to the sky into warrior one. Shoulders are relaxed down and away from your ears. Arms are by your ears. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Extend both arms forward toward the castle. Start to pull your right arm back across your body as your torso rotates toward Tomorrowland. Your right toe rotates toward Tomorrowland, and then extend your right arm straight back behind you. And then gaze down your left fingertips toward the castle, making your way into warrior two. Exhale, lower your right hand down to your back leg. Let's raise that left arm up or up and over into reverse warrior. Inhale, let's come back to warrior two, gazing down your left fingertips one more time. Bring your right arm down alongside your body, rotating your toes and your torso forward, reaching for the castle, and then reach your arms back up to the sky, shoulders down and away from your ears, back into warrior one. Palms of your hands back to heart center, and then step your right foot forward. Close your eyes and feel the heaviness on the left-hand side of your body, your left foot pressing a little bit deeper into the ground. So let's slowly open our eyes and do that whole sequence on the opposite side. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, both toes facing forward. Extend your arms straight up to the sky, relaxing your shoulders, nice strong elbows as you relax in warrior one. Exhale, extend both arms forward toward the castle. Bring your left arm back across your body as your torso opens towards Adventureland, and then extend your left arm back behind you, gazing down your right fingertips toward the castle, back into warrior two. Feeling nice and strong this morning. Lower your left arm down to your back leg. Right arm reaches up or up and over into reverse warrior. Inhale, let's come back to warrior two. Right arm extends forward, gazing toward the castle once again. Let's bring your left arm down alongside your body, rotating your torso and your toes forward, and then extend your arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, palms of your hands back to heart center. Step your left foot forward. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel the strength in the entire lower part of your body. Feeling strong and stable. Let's take another deep inhale and slowly float your eyes open as we make our way into our balance pose, keeping your fingertips at heart center. Find a focus point somewhere behind me, something that you can lose your gaze into. Just allow yourself to continue to focus on that one point as we make our way into tree pose. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Shift all of your weight into your left leg. Rotate your right leg at the hip. Bring the heel of your foot to the inside of your ankle. Staying here if it feels comfortable. Or if you're feeling a little bit more balanced, strong today, start to move your right foot a little bit further up the inside of your left leg, making sure not to rest your heel directly on your knee. And if you feel strong and rooted, extend your arms up above your head and grow your branches. And if your tree sways, that's okay, that's what trees do. They bend, they don't break. Just tap your foot out, find your balance, and slowly come back to center. Bring the palms of your hands back together. Fingertips to heart center, lower your right foot to the ground. Arms by your side, palms facing forward, close your eyes. And feel the heaviness in the left-hand side of your body. Feeling maybe a little bit of a dent in the mat. Let's slowly open our eyes. Let's honor the balance of our body. Bring the palms of your hands back together. Fingertips to heart center. Find your focus point once again. Take a nice deep inhale and then exhale. Shift all of your weight into your right leg. Rotate your left leg at the hip. Heel of your foot on the inside of your ankle. Staying here if you need to, or slowly moving your left foot a little bit further up the inside of your right leg. And if you are feeling strong, slowly start to extend your arms up above your head and grow your branches. The palms of your hands back together, fingertips to heart center, lower your left foot to the ground, arms by your side, palms facing forward, making our way back into standing mountain pose. Feeling this heaviness in both of your feet pressing firmly into the ground pressing back and holding you nice and tall. Let's take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes and let's make our way back down into a seated position. And as we come into our seated position, we'll make our way into butterfly pose. In butterfly pose, bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall off to the side. Let's get comfortable. Wiggle back and forth. That helps to open up your hips a little bit, releasing tension. And now you can either interlace your fingers and cup your toes, or you can shift your hands to your ankles or the top of your feet. You want to sit up nice and tall in this pose. Crown of your head extended to the sky, shoulders relaxed back and down, trying to release any tension that you might be holding on to. Allowing yourself to sink deep into the mat. Letting go of any tension, any stress, any pre-race anxiety. Just allow yourself to enjoy this present moment. Let's add a little bit of movement. Let's sit up nice and tall and exhale. Bend your elbows, bringing your chest down toward your toes. Inhale, coming back up, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale. Bend your elbows, bringing your chest down towards your toes. Inhale, coming back up, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chest down towards your toes. Let's do this one more time. Nice deep inhale, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, bend your elbows, bring your chest down towards your toes, and allow yourself to relax in a butterfly forward bend. Not forcing, not bouncing, just allowing yourself to relax and settle into this pose. Sometimes as you exhale, your body finds a little bit more room and you're able to sink a little bit deeper into this pose. Just notice how you feel as you hold on to this relaxing pose for a few more breaths. Let's take a nice deep inhale, slowly making your way up into a seated position. Now I'd like everyone to rotate and face into the direction of Tomorrowland. We are going to use the length of our mat, so make sure you're still in the middle of your mat, and we'll meet back in butterfly, so keeping the soles of your feet together. Okay, let's head into zigzag legs. Keep your left leg where it is. Rotate your right leg at the hip, bringing the sole of your left foot up against the top of your right thigh. Rotate your torso over the inside of your left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. Start to walk yourself forward over the inside of your left leg, allowing yourself to settle into zigzag. So there's a few options for this pose. You can plant the palms of your hands into the ground, sitting up a little bit taller. You can bend your elbows, sinking a little bit deeper as you rest on your forearms, or you can fold all the way over the inside of your left leg. If for any reason this hurts your sinuses or your neck, you can make fists with your hands and stack them and rest your forehead on your hands. That will bring your head in line with your heart and allow you to breathe a little bit more easily. And just allow yourself to relax in zigzag legs. Feeling this opening in your lower back, in your hips, maybe into your sciatic nerve. Let's take a deep inhale, make your way back up into a seated position, and let's flip-flop. Bring your leg back in front of you. Swing your left leg off to the side, sole of your right foot up against the top of your right thigh. Rotate your torso over the inside of your right leg. Take a deep inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale. Walk yourself forward over the inside of your right leg. And just allow yourself to relax and settle into zigzag legs. Relaxing for your body and relaxing for your mind. Taking deep and full inhales and exhales. On your next inhalation, make your way back up into a seated position and then swing both legs around to the front of the mat, making your way all the way up to the front. Knees bent, soles of your feet on the ground. Bring both hands to the outsides of your legs. Let's take a deep inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale. Slowly guide yourself all the way down into a fully reclined position. Soles of your feet on the mat, knees bent.
Let's take a moment to just pause here and notice the sensations of our body resting into the mat, your lower back firm into the mat, arms are down at your sides. And let's reconnect with our breath. If you like, you can place your hands on your lower abdomen once again. And let's inhale, feel that expansion, that balloon filling up toward the sky. And then exhale, it slowly deflates back toward your spine. Again, inhale, expand, drawing that life force energy into every cell of your body. Exhaling, releasing. One more time, breathe in, expand, fill that balloon up as big as you can, and then slowly letting that go. Nice, long exhale. Let's bring our arms back down to our sides And just allow your fingertips to almost brush your heels, being close enough just to reach about that distance away. Knees up, arms are down toward our sides. Let's add some movement in mountain raises from the sea. So take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, press through your feet, lifting your hips up toward the sky, raising your torso, coming up on your shoulder blades just a little bit, and then inhale, slowly lowering back down. Let's do that again. Exhale, pressing through your feet, lifting your hips up, getting a nice flex at the top, and then inhale, lowering back down. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lift, extend, expand through your chest. Inhale, slowly lowering back down. Wonderful. Now from here, we're going to go into thread the needle pose. So we're going to cross our right ankle over our left knee. So you can draw your right knee in a little bit, crossing the ankle right over like you'd be sitting in a chair, sitting comfortably here. And with your right hand, if you like, you can just press against the thigh of your right leg, opening up your hip just a little bit here. Feel that length in your spinal column. Now you can either stay here, or you can inhale, reach your arms straight up, your right arm straight up toward the sky here, and then as you exhale, thread the needle, bring your right arm in between your legs, drawing your left knee in with both hands, holding on to the upper shin, or if it's more comfortable, you can sandwich your hands in between calf and hamstring. Just holding here, feeling that deep stretch in your right hip, letting go of any unnecessary tension in your body, breathing deep. If you like, you can visualize the energy and the circulation flowing through your right hip, releasing any tension in your IT band. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So just feel that sensation. One more nice deep breath here. And then as we release our hands, slowly let the left foot float down to the ground. Uncross your right leg and just pause here for a moment, noticing the difference between the right and left sides of your body right now. Taking a moment to slip into the stillness between the poses, which is just as important as the pose themselves. Now, to honor the balance in our body, let's draw the left knee in a little bit closer, crossing the left ankle over the right knee. And using our left hand, we can press the left thigh away just a little bit, creating that length. And again, either staying here or extend your left arm straight up toward the sky. And as you exhale, thread the needle right between your legs. Bring both hands to draw your left knee in toward your chest a little bit. Either interlacing your fingers or just resting one hand on top of the other on the upper shin or sandwiched in between calf and hamstring. Just staying here and feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of the left hip. Taking full deep breaths here to release and relax any tightness or any tension you might be feeling. Letting your mind go inward, feeling the pose. And as you exhale, release your hands, slowly floating your right foot back down to the mat. Uncross your legs. Pause here for just a moment. Again, slipping into that stillness, that gap between the poses. And now from here, we'll go into some lying hip rocks. So you can extend your arms out a little bit to the sides, be aware of your neighbor's arms as well, or you can take your arms up back, kind of like cactus arms or goalpost arms beside you, whatever feels most comfortable for your shoulders. Walking your feet out to the outer edges of your mat. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, knees are going to come down to the right side, trying to keep your shoulders firm into the mat. Inhale, knees back up to center. Exhale now, exhaling over to the left. Inhale back to center. Release and exhale down to the right. You might notice your knees go a little bit further down this time. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, down to the left. One more time each side. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, returning to center. Pausing here. And now we'll extend the left leg straight down onto the mat. And draw the right knee up toward our chest, holding on with both hands, finding a comfortable position. So you're welcome to rock your knee back from side to side a little bit. Just allow it to sway. And then when you're ready, finding that center space and drawing your knee in a little bit closer to your chest. Arms nice and wide, elbows out to the side, shoulder blades firm into the mat. A nice strong left leg engaging into the mat. A couple nice deep breaths here in knee to chest pose. Releasing your lower back, letting go of any tension in your leg. Embodying this seat of awareness. And now we're going to add just a little bit of movement, making this a little bit of a yoga sit-up. So as you exhale, curling your body, your nose or your forehead up toward your knee just a little bit. Maybe that's an inch, maybe that's a couple inches, maybe it's the whole way up. Inhale, slowly lower back down. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, release. Slowly lower back down. Now releasing your hands, straightening your right leg onto the mat. Let's reach our arms up, over and back behind us into a full body extension. Get nice and long, tickle the toes of your neighbor behind you. Reach, get nice and long. Exhale, bringing your arms back down to your sides. And now we can draw the left knee into our chest. Knee to chest pose. You can interlace your fingers here, find that comfortable position. A few rocks from side to side with your left knee, opening the hip, finding that little sweet spot for your body. And then eventually drawing the knee in a little bit closer to your chest. Nice strong right leg onto the mat, engaging that strength, opening up the lower back. A couple full deep breaths here. Continuing to release and relax as your mind goes within. And now moving into the yoga sit-up on this side. Exhale, curling up, nose or forehead towards your knee. Inhale, slowly rolling back down. And one last time, curling up. Inhale, lowering back down. Let's release our hands, extend the left leg, and flow back into one more full body extension, arms overhead, reaching through the tips of your fingertips the whole way down to the tips of your toes. Nice long body. Inhale and exhale. Arms come back down to your sides.
Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, bend both knees, bringing the soles of both of your feet onto the mat. Let your knees fall open just like we did in butterfly, bringing the soles of your feet together. Take this moment to adjust your hips, to adjust your foot placement, to get nice and comfortable in this pose. And then reach your arms above your head for the world behind you. Bending your elbows and grasp either the opposite wrist, hand, or forearm with the opposite hand. And allow yourself to relax in guppy pose. Continuing to make any adjustments that you need to get nice and comfortable. Allow yourself to relax in guppy as you feel this lengthening of your spine, this openness in your hips, this relaxation in your upper back and your shoulders, and this deep flow of oxygen making its way into your lungs as you allow yourself to be fully in this present moment. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, releasing your arms, bringing them down towards your side. And let's make our way into Shavasana. You can either keep the soles of your feet on the mat, bringing your knees in toward each other as you bring your feet closer to the outside, or extend both legs straight out in front of you. Allow yourself to relax in Shavasana, the best pose. This is the pose when your body receives all of the benefits of all of the yoga that we have done this morning. Let yourself relax in Shavasana for the next few moments. I'll keep my eye on the time, and I'll bring your awareness back into the world when time is up. Until then, nowhere to go and nothing to do. Slowly start to bring your awareness back into the world, continuing to focus on your breath. Start to introduce energy back into your body by wiggling your toes. Feel that energy moving further up your body and start to wiggle your fingertips. Start to rotate your hands at the wrists. Feel that energy moving further up your body and start to slowly rock your head back and forth from right to left, giving the back of your head a little bit of a massage. Now awaken your entire body with a full body stretch. Extend both arms straight up above your head for the world behind you. Extend both feet straight down for the world in front of you. Feeling this nice lengthening in every single muscle, awakening every cell in your body. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Lower your arms back down to your sides and allow yourself to relax for just a moment more. Whenever you're ready, start to make your way up into a seated position facing forward.
Let's bring our hands together to heart center. Close our eyes. Just take a moment to bring your awareness to the area of your heart. See if you can feel your heart beating. Just noticing that sensation. And from here, let's cultivate a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for this experience of yoga that we have shared together. Gratitude for all the gifts we have received and all the gifts we have to share. Gratitude for all we have learned and all we have yet to learn. And gratitude for all we have been, all we are, and all we shall become. Trying to hold on to some of that gratitude and some of this stillness as you prepare to re-enter the activity of your day. Let's bring our fingertips toward our forehead, and we will conclude our yoga class with the traditional Sanskrit salutation, Namaste, which means I honor, and recognize the divinity in you, which is the same as the divinity in me. We are one. Namaste.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning, everyone. I'd like to introduce Carissa back to the stage.
Thank you guys. Let's hear it for Dana and Adam and Julie, Anisha and Edson there. How was that, guys? Truly magical, and you may not realize it, but you've just added something new to your Run Disney vernacular. And what I mean by that is, if you've completed a Run Disney event, you do these things when you're with your family or your friends and you're anywhere on Walt Disney World property. I ran over that overpass. Oh look, that's where Mile 8 was. Oh, that's where Sarge was. So now, every time you come to the Magic Kingdom, please feel free to tell everyone you see that find your spot and you'll say, this is where I did yoga. So you'll always have that memory. I hope it was magical. I hope it filled you with something that will carry you and inspire you throughout this race weekend. And as we do at Run Disney, we can't send you away with a few more magical touches, so please help me welcome to the stage some very special guests.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. We just love having visitors in the kingdom. Isn't it nice getting to spend this time with dear friends? Now, before you go, always remember that if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
Thank you, my dear. Your fairy godmother wishes you all a triumphant, magical storybook weekend that ends with happily ever after.
Thank you, Cinderella and Susie and Perla. Fantastic to see you. Well, this does conclude our Disney Princess Yoga. How about a big round of applause to our cast members, too? We got out early this morning, put this all together. So Dana and I are back here just to make sure we give you all the proper tutorials on how to get your yoga mat to look like this. Well, you know, it seems simple, but let me tell you, they told me I was going to have to demo this, and I said, no, Dana's going to demo it, and I'm going to talk about it. So, when you're rolling it up, the first thing that you want to do is actually flip it upside down. And that's how you get the nice Run Disney on the outside, which is really nice for all your photo ops. And then you're going to want to make a tight squeeze. So give it about 1.5 inches fold on the inside, and then you are going to want to try to roll it